So in the next program, we will read the data which we had written in the previous program into the file test1.txt. Okay, so let me copy all these things because they are same. Okay, so we have included IOStream, we have included fstream, we have included string.h. Okay, so in the file we had a character, so we need a character here to read a character, so that character will be assigned to this variable ch. Okay, similarly there was an integer, there was a double, there were two strings s1 and s2. Okay, so now we want to read that data. So for reading, the class is ifstream. We will create an object, and here the argument to the constructor is test1.txt. Okay, so now how to read that file using the, now in the reading, in the writing example we used this is called the insertion operator, and in reading we will use this operator which is called the extraction operator. Okay, so we will extract the data from the file. So again we will use the same analogy. So when we used to read the data from the keyboard, we wrote cin, where cin is an object, and then we wrote the extraction operator, and then we wrote the name of the variable into which we want to read that data. Okay, so same format is used here, but now we are not using cin, instead we are using if. Okay, so if is the object which is now used, and first we will read the character, then we will read if if d and if s1 if s2. Okay, so all the data we have read. Now let us write this data to the output so that we can verify whether the data has been read correctly or not. At the end, let us put return 0. Okay. Let's run it. So there is an error. Expected unqualified ID before if. Okay, so we cannot use if because if is already a keyword. Instead of if, let us use if1. Okay, if1, if1. Okay, so let's run it again. So we are able to read all the data, but I think we should put a end line here so that it is correctly visible. Let's run it again. So we are able to read all the data correctly. So ch is giving us a, I is giving us 100, d is giving us 15.15, s1 is giving us c++, s2 is giving us programming. Okay, so we have seen how to read the data using the extraction operator. coupled with how to write the data using the insertion operator.